Hey guys, it's Mark with Machine Tool Emporium. I am on site here in Louisville, Kentucky at Millennium Forge. They recently went out of business. I think they lost a contract, or I'm not exactly sure what it was, but they were doing a lot of forgings for yellow iron, so Caterpillar, earth moving equipment, things like that. So we're here on site. We want to take a look at some of the CNC machines, see what else they've got that maybe we can buy and make some money on. So I figured I'd show you around and kind of show you what a large, this is especially a large facility, kind of show you what a large machine shop and foundry looks like, or not foundry, a large forging facility looks like. You don't see a lot of these in the US right now, or you don't get to see a lot of plants that you can go behind the scenes of. So anyway, hopefully you find it interesting, and as we walk around I'll explain kind of what machines do and what we think about them. So hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Alright, so this is the CNC, part of the CNC area. This is a Hyundai Ikea CNC lathe. As you can see, they still have a workpiece chucked up in there. Looks like, no, this is a custom work holding fixture. Normally this is out, this piece is out, and then these three jaws here would actuate and close on your workpiece. So what I normally do, if I don't know the brand or the model of the machine, I'll look at the turret and see if they've got live tooling on it. This one does not have live tooling on it, so this is just a standard 2-axis lathe with a tailstock. It does have a probe here, which is good, but some concerning things for me is, why is this large C-clamp here on the tailstock? That's a little odd. And it looks like it was beat up, but obviously this is a production facility, so you can't expect the machines to be in excellent condition. One thing that I normally do is, if I can, I try and look in the electrical cabinet. These machines have power to them, so I don't want to look in the electrical cabinet right now, but if you look in the electrical cabinet, you can sometimes see if the wires have been messed with, if they've got jumpers or things like that. That's usually a pretty good indication that the machine has issues, and you may want to be leery of that. So they did an okay job cleaning these machines up, but you can tell, I mean, these machines are absolutely filthy. But that's to be expected. That's kind of the environment it came out of. So look at the size of these wrenches. Goodness gracious. There's a bunch of diaphragm pumps. Oh man, there's a cool old machine there. Opposing spindle. Kind of like a facing machine. That is wild. I don't think I've ever seen one this big. That's probably old Milwaukee, or yep, Kearney and Trecker, Milwaukee. I guess you would consider this like a planer mill. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. See if it says it's a MWR64. So massive face mills. That's approximately 2.5 hands. So I don't know, like 15-inch, maybe even bigger than that. Face mills. Sorry, the lighting is terrible, but it's out of my control. Look at the size of that motor. Goodness gracious. $250 horsepower, 1100 RPM. Does it have the weight on it? No. Big old brass bearing. Wonder what brass is bringing these days. That looks expensive.
Compressors, 10,000, thank you. Now 12 and a half. A 10 to the 12.5. A 10 to the 12. I don't want to cut it. I'd rather keep it with this press. For 12.5 is next. Must be 12.5. A 10 to the 12.5. A 10 to the 12.5. Got to be 1 of the 5.5. 10 to the 12.5 for both plots. 10 to the 12.5. Got to be 1 of the 5.5. 10 to the 12.5. Got to be 1 of the once. 12,500 for twice. Third and final call at 12,500. Yes or no? Congratulations, sir. Keep it together to buyer number 3323 for $10,000.
This is a much better machine here. This Captain, Okuma Captain L470M. The M denotes milling. For those of you that don't know, milling would be a live tool in the turret. So you could do drilling with the turret, or milling as well, obviously. So this is a nice machine. It looks like it was kept in a lot better physical condition. Big chuck, a Kitagawa B215, so that's a 15-inch chuck. Let's see if I can remember how to find the hours on this one. We go to period. Here we go. I'm gonna fart around with it. Operating hours. Cutting hours, 9,692 cutting hours. Total running hours, 29,403. So that just is the power on. So 9,692 cutting hours. Generally, one shift machines will have, I believe it's 2,200 cutting hours per year if they're running full 8-hour shifts, 5 days a week. So 9,692 hours, that's let's call it 10,000 hours. So this machine has not run a full shift for its entire life, especially because it's a, it doesn't say, but it's probably a 2012, 2011, something like that, maybe a little older. 2010 machine. 2010 machine. So this is a fairly low hour machine. Look at these. Holy cow. Look at the fuses. Goodness gracious. That's the largest fuse I've ever seen in my life.
That's reason to buy it right there.
And this is the forging room. Well, don't you want to put a number on these forging presses? Cleveland. So this is what they, again, I don't know everything about forging. I don't know everything about anything, but this is what they call closed die forging, as opposed to open forging, or open die forging, it might be called. So the molten steel gets pushed into the side of this die. Not molten steel, but the steel bar blanks get pushed into the side of this machine, into this die. The die comes down and makes your part. And almost all these machines were running production just a couple months ago, which is pretty crazy. This is a trim press, which I believe means it will trim off. It'll do another die, and then it'll trim off the excess. I believe that's what that means, but this is some kind of like knuckle or something for a Caterpillar. Big old Erie. doing 3 at one time. Induction heaters here to heat up your material before it goes into the press. Hydraulic dumper that goes into a large vibratory tumbler to get you the right finish quality or deburring type thing. Big old Stamtech C-frame press, a G1 200, so it's probably a 200-ton C-frame press. This looks like just spare parts for some of the presses. Holy cow. It's like they threw a rod. Wow. That's the pulley. That's what the drive belts go on. They sold these prior to having the auction, but this is called a Nishiji Max, I think. Nishiji Max. CNC, super high capacity saw. The bar stock would come in here, and it would be cut there. Drop out the end into totes, and go to the different forging presses. And they have 3 of these Nishiji Maxes. I was kind of interested in those. Oh well. There's an Ajax 3,500-ton forging press.
10,000, get up 1 of it, 20 bit, the 20 hit the 20, get up 1 of it, 20 bit down 30, a 20 bit 30, a 20 bit 30, 30 bit down 40, a 30 bit 40, get up a 30 bit 40, get up a 40 bit down 50, a 40 bit 50, hit the bit, don't miss out, sir, one time, a 350, you can own it, a 340 bit 50, hit the bit, you get up a 1 of it now half. I'm at 340 bit 50 now, so only 2 of you at 350. At 340 bit 50, hit the bit, you get up a 1 of it now half. At 340,000 bit now 50. At 350,000, get up a 1 of it half at the 50, hit the bit, you get up a 1 of it now where. Please take note there, guys. Rebuilt in 2013. Very nice, big capacity press here at 350,000 if you want it. At 340,000, got them a 1 of it. 350,000, got them a 1 of it. 50 for once. Don't forget the ancillary pieces are with it. Come later. $350,000. Bid twice. Are you all in? Are you all done? At third and final call at $350,000. Yes or no? Any more? Are you sure? One more time, sir. I don't want to miss you. On the big items, we take our time. 350. Last call. And we sold it for $340,000. The buyer number is.
With the way auction prices have been going right now, I'm not going to be able to touch anything, which is a good and a bad thing. So, hope you enjoy it. If I see anything else, I'll turn the camera back on, but you know, let us know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down, don't care. Just let us know what you think. Hopefully you enjoy it. Leave a comment, subscribe if you want to keep watching stuff like this. And thanks for watching. See you.